and welcome back to Ankford Plays. So, let's continue our little Pillars of Eternity adventure. I think we're going to check out what's it called? Sorry, my mind is a little bit strange right now. What did I? What was my plan? Now I'm completely like a bit. What was my plan? No, that was not my plan. Sorry, I'm really thinking here, and the loading screen is, of course. Okay, I think what I had planned
Walls
to
need
do.
some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
Not a problem.
Oh, that's nice.
Ready, Watcher.
Just say the word.
Right. I think I considered going to the to that cult. Why am I suddenly very slow up there in the corner? And there's my cat. Where's my cat up? Yeah, I was
You must
going
gather
to...
your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, just accept this party, that's fine. I was going to go back to Coupling and checking out that cult, I think. The villains of the game, the actual villains. Oh jeez, these loading screens are a bit much, aren't they? Come on. Come on. Messenger from the Fire Bay has arrived at Kenua. We just... Oh jeez. Okay. Pay debt. Okay. Well, let's see, Rogue Knight. Ostrich has asked me to review a press play from Penhelm. He receives his well might have forged document from Dunwood Row. If I can prove patent forgery. He also mentioned that Penhelm, the keeper of the armor, was one of the officers who had mixed spells and unlikely to turn the heirloom willingly. Okay, well, that's the catacombs. That's first fires. First fires over there. Shush, you. Kitty cat. He's just bored. He doesn't like it, but I have to close the door to the rest of the house when I record, so he doesn't like wake everybody up who's asleep. I usually record at night. Or as in this case, at 5 in the morning. Yay! I have no excuse. That's just how it has turned out over the years. Let's see. Get into the castle.
You must gather your party.
Yeah. Gather your party. Gather your party. I'm here. I'm here. That's the important part. Now let's see. The armory.
Nice and quiet.
Only people to observe the animancy hearings. Okay. What's this down here? Hopefully, like, we can just go in and talk to him about it, but we'll see. Oh, that was the exit. Let's see. Valiant Embassy, Brackenbury, Temple of Wodica. Oh! Here we go, the Temple of Wodica. We should check that out, definitely.
Well, this would be our Church of Wodica. Dear Wardens. Probably the first thing we burned during the Revolution.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia. And unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
That's nice. It's truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Wodica's house of worship. I was told I'd find the Temple of Wodica here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where I'd find an entrance to it.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
What are you doing here?
Worshipping Wodica, the exiled queen and Oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my Emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
You know you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Serious, look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
I'd like to know more about Wodica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wodica watches over them all.
That's nice, I guess.
Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wodica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
It is known. You alright? Looked almost like you lost your footing for a minute. Feels that way when I see into the other. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have a choice to know I'd be picked to travel far in search of something great. And even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. Can't say I've met a real Watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you see it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time it goes a little strange in the face, I try to see if I can hear anything. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. Oh, level up! Okay, let's see. Mechanics. This is Ida, so he needs damage reduction, increased consumable duration, bonus damage versus flanked enemies, 1 second win. Okay. A little bit more lore. Okay. Fine with me. Weapon special grants a special bonus for all the weapon types covered by the chosen specialization. S-stock, flail, poleaxe, wand, and warbow types. That's not what he's using though. Battle axe, crossbow, morning star, and sword types. Dagger, mace, rapier, rod, and scepter types. Hatchet, hunting bow, quarterstaff, spear, and unarmed types. Blunderbuss, club, pistol, saber, and stiletto types. Alabas, arquebus, great sword, pike, and warhammer. I think we're going with the knight specialization. What about you, dude? Let's see. Oh, you're prettier in person, I have to say. What a good. What a goody good. Damage reduction. Good. And 1 dozen stood against the power of the Saint. Decreases the duration of and defense against frightened and terrified effects for allies in the area of effect. Lo, their endless host, the harbingers of doom. Generates a field of terror, frightening enemies in the area of effect. Rime and Frost followed the footfalls of Calf. Allies leave a hazardous trail of frost wherever they move, hobbling and causing freeze damage to enemies. Sure-handed Leah. Knocked her arrows with speed, decreased reload time, increased the speed of range attacks for all allies. The fox from the farmer did Roman leap. It reduces accuracy of disengagement attacks for enemies in the area of effect. Now I think we're going to knock her with arrows at speed, since he himself uses a gun, and we do have quite a bit of ranged characters on our team. Wow, my coolers are just, you can't hear it, I think, but my coolers are just going right now. It's weird. I hope this footage isn't broken. Alright. Lars. Let's see. Having watched Steven Universe now, I really regret naming him last. But oh well. Use level 2 scrolls. Mechanics. Higher the mechanics get, the more accurate the trap. In conversation, script, and interaction, mechanics can be used to activate or disable a variety of machines. Athletics 6. Survival. guess. Wild Sprint. The barbarian becomes able to charge with reckless abandon, allowing him or her to ignore the movement stop of engagement. Frenzy sets a barbarian in frenzy state, granting a mild constitution attacks with bonus, causing a deflection penalty against incoming attacks. Savage Defiance. The barbarian challenges his or her own irrepressible determination, generating a large amount of endurance. The barbarian hits so hard that ordinary means of defense can be easily overpowered. When attacks are normally gain deflection, the barbarian will instead attack fortitude if it's the lower defense. Yes. Get a passive ability. Since I'm so bad at activating abilities, I very much prefer the passive ones. But we'll see. There's something here. Weeds grow thick and full, troubled by the passage of Kith. Blood moss. We really should get back to Raedric sometime, but we also need to actually survive going there, so I don't know, maybe it's best to do a little bit of story mission now and then come back to the other things afterwards. Well, okay. It's kind of unclear what exactly constitutes story mission, but I'm going to expect this clan called of Vodica, since that was what happened in the temple, is like a main story event, as opposed to Raedric, which seems optional. But I want to do Raedric. I want to beat Raedric. I definitely do want to like do as much as I can. But I'm not going to do like everything. Sometimes I might like, if you watch my other playthroughs, you know what I'm talking about. Like, but like, not every small mission is interesting to do, and yeah. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like, really. Let's see, Blackenbury and the Catacombs. Catacombs, okay. This music and this universe is really starting to remind me of the Elder Scrolls, of all things. Who's this? Skinflint. Sure, you can feel a vibrant history. Oh no, that's a backer. That's a backer, Kickstarter backer. Good for you, Skinflint. Thank you for making this game happen. Ah, jeez. Of all companies to need Kickstarter backing, Obsidian? Well, I guess stranger things have happened, and stranger companies kind of needed it. Dead Initiate. As you approach the dead man, you feel the faint traces of his soul and an stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you're near, without warning, the soul hurries towards you as though you were a solitary light in the dark gloom of his place, come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into catacombs. Cloaked as a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by a razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his gloves are shredded. Well. Vicious, foul-smelling sludge ebbs in the trench. Okay. That is definitely dangerous. So, yeah, we're going to cut it here because we're at 20 minutes. Thanks for watching this episode of Ankford Plays. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be joining next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye.